Hello everyone, my name is Carol and welcome aboard to Knitting on the Hook. I have been keeping myself busy lately and writing a new pattern, and I'm excited to be able to introduce it to you. You will find all the information in the description below and all the schematics in this video. So let's have a look. These are the transfer symbols that I used to write the pattern. We have the eyelet, the stitch transfer leading to the right, the stitch transfer leading to the left, 3 stitches on the same needle, 2 stitches on the same needle leading left and leading right. And you will come across these symbols as you start decreasing for the armhole and neck shaping. This is the schematic for the stitch pattern for the garment. It is over 8 stitches and 6 rows, and the transfers are done on even row numbers. And if you're not familiar on how to do this, there will be a link in the description below with a tutorial to help you do this pattern called multiple prong transfer eyelet. This is the schematic for the back. Cast on 75 stitches, 37 on the left, 38 on the right. The stitch pattern is a repeat of 9 times across all the way to the top. Row counter 52, start shaping the armhole. Cast off 4 stitches, knit across to 53, cast off 4 stitches, back to 54. Row counter 54, 56, 58, 60, and 62. We're going to decrease 1 stitch on each side. Row counter 80, start shaping the shoulders. Cast off 4 stitches, knit across to 81, cast off 4. Back to 82. 3 things are happening on 82. First, cast off 5 stitches. Then place your lever on the carriage to edge position and place needle 15 right to 24 left into E position. Then knit needle 20 right to 16 right. Back to 84. On 84, we're going to finish shaping the shoulder and start shaping the neck. Cast off 5 stitches, cut off the yarn, rethread the carriage. You're going to cast off needle 15 right to 14 left for the neck. Cut off the yarn, leave a tail of about 8 inches. Rethread the carriage and place the lever back to end position. You're going to knit needle 15 left to 24 left. Row counter 85, you're going to cast off 5 stitches. Row counter 87, cast off the 5 remaining stitches. This is the schematic for the front panels. Starting with the left side, cast on 35 stitches. The pattern repeat is 4 times across, all the way to the top. Row counter 52, start shaping the armhole. Row counter 53, start shaping the neckline. Cast off 4 stitches, knit across to 53, cast off 4. From row counter 54 to 62, we're going to decrease 1 stitch every other row 5 times. And for the neck, from row counter 55 to 69, we're going to decrease 1 stitch every other row 8 times. One thing to remember as we start shaping, there'll become a point where there is not going to be enough stitches to do the full 8 stitch transfer. Right here, for example, I could only do the transfer on one side of the center stitch, and it was the same thing up here with the neck. I could only do a transfer on one side of the center stitch. This is where you will find where you have only 2 stitches on the needle as opposed to 3. Row counter 80, start shaping the shoulder. Cast off 4. Row counter 82, cast off 5, row counter 84, cast off the 5 remaining stitches to complete the shoulder shaping. For the right panel, the same principle applies as the left side. The only difference is the armhole shaping starts on row counter 51 and the neck shaping starts on row counter 52. To facilitate picking up stitches later on for the crochet border, I have done a salvage stitch on the inside edge of both panels. This is the schematic for the sleeve. Cast on 51 stitches, 25 on the left, 26 on the right. The stitch pattern repeat is 6 times across all the way to the top. Row counter 14, start shaping. Cast off 4 stitches, knit across to 15, cast off 4 more. From row counter 16 to 24, we're going to decrease 1 stitch on each side every other row 5 times. Row counter 26, start shaping the sleeve cap. From 26 to 32, you're going to cast off 3 stitches every other row 4 times. Same on the opposite side. From row counter 27 to 33, you're going to cast off 3 stitches every other row 4 times. Row counter 34, cast off the remaining stitches to complete the sleeve cap. This little schematic is to show you the steps that I use to seam the garment together. First I do the shoulders, then I do the sleeve cap to the armhole, the sides, and the edge of the sleeves. Number 5 is once all the pieces are together is where I will pick up the stitches for the crochet border all the way around. This is what our project looks like after all the pieces have been seamed together. For the crochet border, I picked up 27 stitches from the cast on edge to the beginning of the neck shaping, and from the neck shaping to the shoulder seam I picked up 20 stitches. Same on this side. For the back, I picked up 27 stitches. I've added 2 little strings on each side with some beads so you can make a little bow to keep the top together. I hope you found this video informative and that you will try to knit the pattern. Thank you for watching Knitting on the Hook. Bye for now.